So I bid this job yesterday and got it, so now I'm working on it today because I'm just trying to string some work together until the fall comes in full force and we start doing cleanups. So just kind of doing the whole paycheck to paycheck type thing, but with jobs. So we're edging this whole section out all the way around. Cut this juniper. I just cleaned all this out. We're gonna put these 8-inch pavers down and install some stone. So there's 25 there. I need 16 more at 8 inches to make it 12 more feet. So they're not really straight or anything like that. I just set them down for now to see how much more I needed. I blew this bed out. This tree ring has been edged. This has been edged. Just gotta clean it out. And that's really it. Install some mulch. If a customer wants mulch this late, just give it to them. Whatever. If that's what they want, that's what they want. So I've been here for an hour and 9 minutes. I've already got this whole bed cleaned out. This whole bed's almost done, and that bed's almost done. I gotta spread a yard and a half of mulch and install some stone, and then I'm good to go. So at first I bid this job for $820, and I was like, well, I don't have any work tomorrow. I have work Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So he called me and said, hey, $820 is not an amount I'd like to be spending right now. And I said, yeah, I overbid it. So I dropped it like $125, and he was like, okay. So instead of making $650, I'm making, $525. So can't really complain about that. So it'll be a full day here by myself, and then we'll go from there. Starting to get some more calls. I got another estimate tomorrow at 5:30. So trying to string some stuff together, and I'm also looking at some new mowers to buy at the end of the season. So we'll see. Keep you guys updated. And we're done. Things all mulched up. New stone installed. New border all the way through. Measured out. We needed 36 8-inch pavers, 36 of them. I mowed his lawn for free. Took me 2 seconds. Pruned up this juniper. Nice. Mind if I take a few pictures?
Huh? Yeah, sure.
Stop by Facette Small Engine. Might be buying a Bobcat stander or maybe a Bobcat hydrostatic walk behind. These things look complicated though. Look at this. Also looking at a 52-inch X mark, so but that's used for $2,200. So we'll see. We'll see what I do. I'll show you later. I don't know if you guys know this, but another cool part of Nashua is we have an airport here, and we're at a restaurant right now. Before. Let's see what a couple grand will get you. And after. So $1,800 plus a trade of $700 for my old plow that looked awful. So here you go, 8-foot Fisher, minute mount one, completely refurbished for the 5/8 cutting edge. And I could have went stainless, I could have done this, could have done that, and then I said, well, it's going to make me the same amount of money, and so it's a pretty nice looking plow. So this plow right here, as you can tell by my finger, it's going to go on that truck, and then the new Fisher 8-foot plow is going to go on this truck. My brother is going to be driving the silver truck while I will be using the green truck. So we're getting a lot of calls for driveways, parking lots, commercial properties. I just retained 2 more dentist offices right next to my house, so that's nice. So the number one thing that I can tell you guys is what you really want to do is try and retain customers instead of getting new customers. You want to make sure that you retain all your customers, because it's easier to retain a customer than it is to get a new customer, especially if you've built a relationship with said, returning customer. My shoe's wet now, I have no idea why. So yeah, almost time to bust out the leaf loader. I'm still waiting on the attachments for the leaf loader, so those should be in soon. Once the guy comes and buys the mower, he also might buy the push blower. Might give him like a little bit of a deal for both. Then I'm gonna go buy the nice big either Little Wonder, which I'm kind of leaning more towards a Little Wonder at this point. I like the way the billy goats look a little more, but it seems like the general consensus is that, let's say, a 9 horsepower billy goat and a 9 horsepower Little Wonder with the same engines, because you can get them with the same engines. It seems like the Little Wonder is putting out more power, more airflow. So I think I'm gonna go with Little Wonder. So we'll see. But I gotta rearrange some trucks now, because I obviously can't have this plow hanging out in the middle of the road like that. So I gotta put that away, but I might do it tomorrow. So okay guys, you guys are finally gonna get an update on the Landscapers Union. So I'm going to touch upon some other things that I feel are important, but I'm too busy right now, guys. It's just a crazy time. So good luck to everyone, and you don't need to buy brand new in order to have a nice piece of equipment. So he also switched it over to a 3-plug system, which is nice, so that I can put any newer plow on it. So there you go, guys. I'm gonna give you guys a look at one of my cooler properties. Look at this house. It's in the historic district of Nashua. It's beautiful. We're doing a light leaf cleanup right now. And sorry for taking so long to kind of come out with a video. It's been madness. Right now we're getting prices for a couple commercial mowers. We're getting a price for some leaf loader attachments. My green truck is at the shop, at a plow shop right now, getting a brand new plow put on it. So I've been working by myself, but there you go. So what I did was I edged everything first with a weed whacker, trimmed it all. Then I blew all the leaves. Now I'm picking all the leaves up. I don't have my leaf loader because I don't have the attachments to direct it into the leaf box, so this kind of sucks. I'm selling that 11 horsepower billy goat that I have for like $500, $525, depending on what we can negotiate. And I'm taking that money and putting it towards a brand new, like 16 horsepower billy goat, because I'm going to be doing a lot of this stuff by myself to save money. I transitioned from having 3 to 4 employees, a couple part-time and a couple full-time, and banging through work that would take me 2 months. It took us 3 weeks to transitioning into just kind of sizing back a little bit and just keeping all the money for myself. So I still have a couple part-time employees, Kevin, Chefe, but so edged everything out. It was all overgrown. Just trimmed it all. Even edged, this stuff. So this video is going to contain, kind of small little clips from, I'd say it's been week and a half now, 8-9 days, something like that. So you're gonna get a look at the plow, because it's supposed to be installed in 1 day. You're gonna get a look at some cleanups and things of that nature. So I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, so figured I'd give you guys something. So if you guys have questions about fall cleanups, we're gonna start taking videos of fall cleanups happening, the procedures, how to do them, you know, how to use a backpack blower to kind of blow around the edges to get enough room to use a walk behind blower. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you. And I shoulda brought a tarp. My fault. Okay guys, we're done this property. It's all striped up, edged, leaves have been picked up. So charged him $150 to do this, and I based it on the assumption that I would be here for an hour and a half, and I've been here for an hour and 20 something minutes. So it worked out well. So everything's blown off, edged, all the leaves have been picked up. So there you go. It's in a premier neighborhood in Nashua, so hopefully it generates some more business. He is also a real estate agent. This is his house, so we'll see you guys. Okay, we're on to the next one. I'll give it myself. Good luck, guys. We're on an estimate right now. We're gonna give this woman a price to blow all the leaves in mid-November into the woods. So you can give them two prices: a price to just blow it into the woods and a price to back it up and take it away. Look at those beautiful leaves. So obviously the price to blow into the woods is going to be cheaper than the price to blow it into piles and back it up. So probably looking at around $350, $400 to blow this into the woods. Look at all the leaves dropping. So usually what I do is people have jobs, people have things they need to do. So what I'm gonna do is just drop her off a slip that gives her the price. She can call me back and verify it and go from there. And I just picked up the plow, which I will show you later. And it's raining again. It's lightened up. It was pouring earlier. So last night I went to go sell this walk behind mower, and I went to go pull it and the pull cord broke, because that's my life. And it was pretty awkward actually. We just kind of started staring at each other, and I was kind of like, I mean, it runs well. I mean, you can take my word for it if you want. So the guy had to drive like 20 minutes, but he didn't bring a trailer. So I was like, it runs well. You know, it's always when we're mid-grade, I always get it serviced, or I service it. I can put a pull cord on this in 5 minutes tomorrow. It's supposed to rain. So I took it apart, as you can tell. And what you need to do is tie one end. I bought a crappy pull cord, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is like a Home Depot special. Look at how thin this is, but whatever. So you knot one end, okay? I knot it a couple times because sometimes it's a little thin. Because if you knot both ends, as in like the handle, and then it's too long, then you gotta undo the handle and everything else. So, and remember how you took it apart, okay? So, now what we are going to do is put it back together. And I can't exactly show you how to put it back together because I only have one hand. So, I'll just give you like a mock of it. See that right there? That's where it's going to come out. See that hole? The hole right there? That's where your knot is going to go through. I tied it ahead of time for you guys just to show you, but what you need to do is sleeve this through. There's two ways. You can either knot it like I did, or you can just run the unknotted side through the back end and then pull the knot up to this point. So we're gonna do that, and then I will show you everything else. Another important thing is when you're looking at this, a lot of people, what they do is they think that if they go right, it's tightening it, but this is flipped upside down. So left is actually tighten, but when you flip it back up, it's right that you're actually turning it. So the way you put this pull cord is the way that you need to actually visualize you pulling it. So it's actually reversed in the wrong direction this way, but when you flip it over, it'll be the right way. So you use this little nib right here to put your thread, and then you pull it out from here. My hands are too big for that. Okay, and now you feed this through. Get through just like that, and then what you want to do is respin it so you have just enough to tie it, about that much, and then you take this piece, and remember guys, this is if you're using a 36-inch X-Mark. My pull cord assembly on my 48-inch X-Mark, the Hydro, is completely different, but this gets set down right in here. This will get tightened. I'm going to knot the handle. There you go. That's it. Word to the wise, do not buy these. You're gonna waste your money. What you need to do is go buy the best, save the money. You won't have to keep buying these over and over again. That's what I did when I first started. Ooh, $109. That's a good deal. Oh, don't do it. It screwed me over a million times. Trust me. Just buy the first one, the right one, and don't go buy these $32 blowers. Okay guys, so that wraps up the weekly update. Don't buy equipment that is not of quality. I had a hard time with that when I first started, because I would see a piece of equipment and say, oh, that's only $150. So I'd buy it, and then I would immediately try and sell it. So, you know, as much as it sucks to buy the $500 blower, if you're living around here with fall cleanups and stuff, you have to, you know, you have to make that kind of sacrifice. You're going to save that, you know, use rakes until you can afford it. Another thing is not to stretch yourself too thin with as far as like buying new equipment and stuff like that. Like with me and my overhead, which isn't a lot, you know, without getting into too much financial business, I like to have $5,000 in my business account at all times in case anything happens. In the winter that's a little harder, but you know, as long as it snows, you'll be all right. So you got to budget your money. Don't stretch yourself too thin with equipment, and understand that, you know, if you're one guy, you don't need 2 huge mowers and this and that. So keep up on the maintenance. Don't spread yourself too thin. Cash flow is very important. Make sure to retain existing customers before you aggressively try and get new customers, because like I said, it's easier to retain old customers. So I'm going to drop a winter contract off of this house. It's an apartment building, so wish me luck, guys. And more videos coming. Sorry it took so long. So wish me luck, guys, and I appreciate you guys viewing. So hopefully you liked the video. Have a good night, guys.